W7 Live pregame on the floor tonight for Lake Mills and Fort Atkinson. Lake Mills in the white, Fort Atkinson in the black. Non-conference matchup between these two. Lake Mills coming in 7 wins and no losses. They've won their first 7 games, including defeating the defending Division III state champion Marshall Cardinals 58-57. Shaping up to be a very special season for the L-Caps. We're thrilled to be here. Big thanks to Melissa Wagner for helping making this happen with us and partnering with us and helping us get the stuff that we need to make all this work. Huge thanks to Steve Considine, athletic director at Lake Mills, for all of his help in making this work, and of course head coach Brandon Siska at Lake Mills as well. We're thrilled to be here tonight. Should be a great matchup. Fort Atkinson coming in 1 win, 4 losses in the Badger Conference. Of course, we all know the Badger is a tough conference to play in, so looking forward to a fun night here tonight. Good crowd, good energy. We're on the stage behind the benches, which should be a really great shot tonight for all of our viewers. So stick with us, enjoy it, watch some of the pregame fights. We'll be back. You're watching W7 Live.
Get your very own Lake Mills Hellcats. At this time, please rise. Gentlemen, with your hats. Lake Mills Junior Halo Link will honor America with the singing of our national anthem. The Lake Mills Hellcats would like to recognize Watertown Medical Center for being an official provider of orthopedic and sports medicine services. Tonight's athletic trainer is Maddie Jones. And now let's meet the starting lineups first for Fort Atkinson. A 5'9" freshman number 2, Brooke Christensen. A 5'9" sophomore number 10, Taylor Marquardt. A 5'7" sophomore number 12, Kiera Wolfram. A 5'8" sophomore number 15, Tyler Stouty. And a 5'11" senior number 34, Anna Shinicki. Fort Atkinson is coached by Michael Rashes. And now the starting lineups for your Lake Mills Hellcats. A 5'10" sophomore number 23, Clay Mahone. A 6'1" junior number 13, Vivian Bolero. A 5'8" junior number 5, Jay Pia.
3-0 in favor of Lake Mills. Down in the corner, no good. And we're going to move to the back on Lake Mills. Scoreboard's up, 3-0, Lake Mills. 17:03 to go first half. Taylor Rogan opened scoring with a 3. Lake Mills coming in 7 wins and no losses so far this season, including a victory over defending state champion Marshall. Shot no good, and rebound Elcats. Out to Wagner, leading scorer on this team, Juliana Wagner. Bounce pass, boy, good ball movement. Open look 3, Rogan, not this time. But rebounded by the Elcats. That's Guerrero, Vivian Guerrero on the rebound. A good defense by Fort. That was Taylor Marquardt. 3-0 Lake Mills. 16:32 to go first half. Gary Whipperman, W7. Larry Klein back with us on the big cam tonight, and killing it from Lake Mills. He ran all the pregame for us. Open look 3, no good. Rebound Fort. Tyler Stouty on the rebound. That's a name to keep an eye on tonight. She'll be the player to watch. Leading scorer for the Blackhawks. Drive into the lane, no good. Gets her own rebound. Up off the glass, in nice. 34, Anna Schonicke. Anna averaging 11.8 per game so far this year. Open look, Wagner. Boy, you can't give her that. She'll kill you on that all night long. Juliana Wagner for 3. Gonna have to do something with that right away. 6-2 in favor of Lake Mills. I'll tell you what, I don't know if they're always like this, but the Lake Mills kids were jacked up in pregame. I mean, in the tunnel, on the floor, I mean, they could have jumped out of the gym. They were so pumped. We'll see how that translates on the floor tonight. They lead 6-2 with 15:44 to go first half. You're watching W7 Live, coverage of WIAA girls basketball. This is a non-conference game. Fort Atkinson in red and Lake Mills in white. 6-2 Elcats. 16:30 to go first half. Open look jump shot, no good. Rebound, Lake Mills, we're gonna have a foul. Good rebound by 23, that's McLean Mahone. Averages 5.5 rebounds a game. Substitution in for Blackhawk, number 5, Natalie Kammer. 15:24 to go first half. It is 6-2 in favor of Lake Mills. First ever trip for W7 to Lake Mills, having a blast, having a great time. Can't wait to come back already. Open look 3, Rogan not this time. Wagner on the rebound. Boy, nice look. Shot no good, put back up in and good, Vivian Guerrero. First 2 for Viv. 8-2 Elcats. Little three-quarter court pressure here, steal by Wagner, 3-on-2. Wagner all the way to the rack and gets fouled. Well, we got to stop the ball first and foremost, and Juliana did what you're supposed to do, and that is go till they stop you. Attack the rack. Quick 2 fouls on Tyler Stouty. That is the last thing Fort needs. The leading scorer, Stouty, averaging 17 points a game, already with 2 fouls. First shot in and good by Wagner. Juliana is a 81% free throw shooter this year, 30 out of 37, now 31 out of 38 from 3. One of the leaders of the state. Ava Wolin also 84.6%. Overall, Lake Mills is 62% from the line this year, which is pretty darn good. 10-2 in the first half with 14:39 to go. Skip pass, boy, you can't make that pass. That's just asking for it. Look to Wagner, great feed. to Rogan. She traveled, but boy, what a pass by Juliana. Really nice pass. Boy, she is fun to watch, I'll tell you what. Keep an eye on that one. Number 3, Juliana Wagner. 10-2. Lake Mills with 14:25 to go in the first half. And again, another interception. This time, Jade Pitta all the way off the glass and in for 2, Jade Pitta. Beg your pardon, Jade Pitta for 2. Jade averaging 10 points a game this year. Last year had 12 points a game, so double-digit scorer. 12-2, L-Cats, shot no good, rebound. Lake Mills, the way they like to run. Open floor. Mahone, no good on the shot. Boy, Mahone does a great job using her body to create space and get distance and get a good look. And there's a nice drive and finish and foul. Stouty, you know, you question, should Stouty be playing, you know, with 2 fouls already, but you know, you can't fall into a huge hole here to begin. That was actually Marquardt, beg your pardon, Taylor Marquardt on the basket. Taylor averaging 9.8 per game, 4.3 last year, so nice jump for Taylor so far. (12-4) and shot no good, rebound, L-Cats. Pass out to Wagner. Boy, they just want to run and run and run. Mahone to Rogan. Skip past middle of the floor, Guerrero, Viv Guerrero. And it's 14-4 with 13:24 to go first half. Well, if you dream up a nightmare situation for Fort, this is it. This is not what you wanted to start out with. Stouty, that shot's gonna be way short. Rebound, Fort. Kick out 3, Marquardt, no good. Back the other way, foul with traveling on the L-Cats. 14-4 with 13:02 to go first half. Substitutions coming in. Boy, you should be getting some really good looks tonight, camera-wise. It should look really, really solid. We've got a fantastic vantage point. (14-4). Make a quick adjustment on one of our cameras. Big thanks to Larry Klein, as always, our lead cameraman, producer, master of all trades, master of all W7 tasks and projects. 14-4. Boy, can't pick up your dribble on this Lake Mills team. Jump ball. Fort basketball. 14-4 with 12:21 to go first half. 4 players have already scored for Lake Mills in the first 6 minutes. Taylor Rogan has 3, Wagner has 3, Pita have 2, and Viv Guerrero leads all scoring with 4. 14-4, shot no good, rebound Wagner. Juliana, middle of the floor. Down in the corner. And to Mahone, and foul on the floor. That's going to be on 34, Anna Schoenecke. Coach not thrilled with the call, I will say that. Substitution, Pita back in. She'll come in for McLean Mahone. Mahone, a 5'10 sophomore, Pita, a 5'8 junior. Believe it or not, no seniors on the varsity team for Lake Mills. Wagner open 3, no good. Rebound. Lake Mills, that was Kayla Will on the rebound. Boy, nice look, but just a second late. And that's the thing, they'll make you pay for it if you're late. 30-second timeout for Atkinson. You're watching W7.
A Coke and a smile, turns on the sun, makes me feel good, so refreshing, makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile, that's the way it should be. And I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola has life, have a Coke and a smile.
Fourteen 14-4 with 11:50 to go first half. It's been all Lake Mills to start. Here's Juliana Wagner, past half court. I'll tell you, the view here is just absolutely fantastic. And I got a whole side of the floor to myself. I'm in heaven. The radio guy is down the row from me here, but it's just me, the radio guy, and Larry on the stage at Lake Mills. After my experience Saturday, this is like riding in a caddy. This is unbelievable. Just what the doctor ordered. Thank you, Lake Mills. Into the lane, and we're going to have a foul. This will be on number 5, Natalie Kammer.
We're actually fouled.
14-4, Wagner comes out. 10-point lead for the L-Cats with 11:13 to go in the first half. Knocked away, Stouty's got it. Now Marquardt, pass ahead, good look. Boy, I almost think you could just pull up and take a nice little jump shot right there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little 8-foot jump shot. I don't know why, I see this all the time. The kids feel like they got to get under the basket before they can shoot. Pull up, make a nice jump stop, take that nice little 8-footer. That's a great percentage shot. That was Claire Treloff, number 30. 14-4, 11:02 to go. Open look 3, no good. Rebound, Stouty. Boy, she's a force. She is something to be. I remember her last year at the Badger Challenge. Right there, shot no good. Good look though. I mean, that's what you look for. There's a nice shot by Kammer, just didn't go. 14-4. Schoenke gets foul, and she'll go to the line. Hannah Lamke on the foul. Hannah, 5'7" junior. First free throw is no good. That's 34. Schoenke. She'll get one more. And this one is good. 1 for 2 for Schoenke. We've been stuck on 14-4 for a while, so now 14-5. 1 for 2 for Schoenke. Here come the L-Cats, 10:34 to go first half. A little slower pace now. Pretty frantic the first 8 minutes. Taking their time, moving the ball. It's like 2-3 zone here by Fort. Got to pass around that. I like that cross skip pass to Guerrero on the low block coming up high post. That's a good look if they can get it to her. Guerrero's already got 4 points. 3-point shot is no good. Rebound for good defense by the Blackhawks that time down. 14-5 with 9:48 to go. Marquardt kicks it to Kammer for 2. Natalie Kammer. First 2 for Nat, 14-7. Kammer, 5'10", sophomore. 9:19 and counting in the first half. Viv Guerrero, the 6'1" junior, drains it from 3. 17-7. That's 7 points for Guerrero. She was stroking that in pregame, looked really good. Substitutions coming in. Ava Wolin comes out, as does Wagner. Mahone back in, Taylor Rogan in, and full timeout for Lake Mills. We'll take it with them. You are watching the one, the only W7, and you know the answer to this. We're live.
I can't do anything better than you.
Backdoor again, and boy, that was pretty. Hansford 3, got it. Lily Hansford again, that's her 3rd 3.
Wow, I'd like to see that one again.
Grab a loose ball, grab a rebound, box the window.
Nice step. KO for 3. The bank is open for Money Johnson. 3-point shot, Goodman, no good. Jendy's got it, up and 1. Viv Jendy. Back live, 17-7 in favor of Lake Mills with 9:03 to go first half, and there's a steal. Boy, nice job by Rogan. And I will tell you, this Lake Mills team, they have good basketball players. They have tremendous athletes. We'll go through some of their accomplishments. And, you know, if you want to make a case for multi-sport athletes, the L-Cats are the poster child. Of all the teams that we've seen, I don't know that I've ever seen a team with so many multi-sport athletes and honors in all those sports. This whole gotta specialize is garbage. You absolutely do not have to specialize at anything. Play them all, play everything. 17-7, 8:45 to go first half. I mean, if you want to. You know, some kids want to just only play one sport, I get that. But this whole I can't play basketball because I got to focus on volleyball year round. I don't ascribe to that for 1 second. And shame on sports for running their seasons and everything else during what should be other sports seasons. So in the wintertime, it's basketball. The fall, it's volleyball. In the spring, it's softball. If you say you support it, then support it all the way. Don't give me this, you got to go play in this tournament somewhere so you can't play in a varsity basketball game or a varsity volleyball match. That's crazy talk. 17-7, 8:31 to go first half. We support the sports that are in season. That's the way it's always been and the way it should always be. Yep, I'm preaching. If you don't like it, hit the mute button. 17-7, 8:17 to go. Open look 3, no good. Boy, good rebound and foul. Nice job, good positioning by number 12. That is Kara Wolfram. Fouls on Wagner, that's 2 on Juliana. She'll take a seat. Lake Mills keeping that full court press. It's still 17-7. Scoring has slowed down considerably since the opening minutes. Here's Taylor Marquardt into the front court. Nice look and fouled. Coach Siska says hands straight up. That's, you know, that's for sure. That's always what you're looking for. I know Coach Liebel pretty well now. The 2 words I constantly hear, if I had to pick 2 words I hear from Coach Liebel more than anything else when she's on the floor, it's high hands. High hands, high hands, high hands. First one in and good. This is Natalie Kammer at the line. (17-8). And second one is no good. 17-8 with 8:01 to go. We got a lot of fun facts on the kids. We're going to try and get to some of those. You guys know me. I love all conference honors and everything else, but I also like hearing that they like, peanut butter on, on toast or, whatever it is that they like. That stuff's way more exciting to me than, all conference this or all conference that. 7:40 and counting first half. 17-8 Elcats. Open look three. Rogan. No good. Boy, she made it that first time. Been struggling ever since. Rebound gets away. And again, I think that's a tough, driving in that far, pinning yourself under the basket like that, that's tough to get any momentum going and make a good shot. That's Ava Woolen, number 35. Ava averaging 4.6 points per game so far this year. As a team, Lake Mills averaging 71 points a game. Fort averaging 49.9. So if you had to say anything, the pace and the scoring favors Fort Atkinson so far in this first half. A nice shot by Natalie Kammerer for two. That's 6 for Kammerer, 17-10. Big hello to Claire Top, one of our good buddies on the live stream tonight. Claire, huge supporter of W7, has been with us since the very, very beginning. Tosa East kid, great friend of ours. How you doing, Claire? 17-10 with 6:59 to go first half. If you're on and you want to give a shout out to a grandchild or niece or sister or cousin or BFF, whatever you want, let us know on Facebook comments and we'll get a shout out to them or get a shout out to you, whatever you want. We're all about promoting all the kids, and that includes our viewers too. So let us know if you want us to say hello to you. Happy to do so. 17-10 with 6:50 to go first half. Three-point shot. Rogan again went right there, but no good. Good defense by Natalie Kammerer. Wait, Natalie Kammerer playing really good basketball right now. Jump ball, it's Fort Atkinson ball. Kammerer, the 5'10 sophomore, and again, this full court press by Lake Mills have been on the whole game so far. Pass ahead to Stouty, three. Tried the bank, and it was closed. Nice up and under, really nice. Anna Schoeneke. 5 for Schoeneke, 17-12. Here come the Blackhawks. 6:18 to go first half at 17-12 Lake Mills. Oh, great first step. Shot no good. Boy, Lake Mills is struggling from the floor in the last 6 or 7 minutes. Drive all the way, and we're going to have a charge. That's a great call. Great position, great call. Perfect call. No doubt about it. 17-12 with 6:02 to go in the first half. Reminder, tomorrow night, W7 back on the air. Going back home to West Dallas Hale to go see the Lady Huskies hosting the Brookfield Central Lancers. We've never done the same game at the same venue 3 years in a row until now. This will be the first time ever. So Brook Central and West Dallas Hale at Hale. This will be the 3rd year in a row we've been at Hale for that game. Really looking forward to it. Ed Rowie will be joining me. It'll be a full W7 live production tomorrow, so no W7 light tomorrow night. Ed's going to be with us, so we'll be a 2-man crew. Larry on the big cam, and then we're having our little W7 Christmas party after. So it's a big W7 night, and no better place to spend it than with our friends at Brook Central and West Dallas Hale. 17-12, 5:38 to go. Boy, good ball movement by the Elcats. It's got to get something to fall here. There it is. 3-pointer. Ava Woolen for 3. And it's 20-12 in favor of the Cats. Very nice. Stouty off the glass in for 2. 30-second timeout for Fort Atkinson. 20-14, you're watching the one, the only W7, and yep, we're live.
Liebel, Satiros, it's not just a game. This time, it's personal, and it's on W7 Live. W7 is for the girls.
Well, that is our friend Jordan Teets from Pius Catholic showing off shoes for Jasmine Kondrakiewicz, two of our absolute all-time favorites, and they both absolutely know that. Love those girls. Kennedy Osterman, part of that group as well. KO, as we call her. Down to the corner, three-point shot. Good. McLean Mahone for three. 23-14 in favor of the Cats. Nice shot by Mahone. That's her first bucket of the night, three-pointer. Good way to open up. Taylor Marquardt on the foul. That's her first. Mahone again, kicks it out to Guerrero, cross-court pass. Oh, Mahone thought about taking that one too. Guerrero flashing that high post. That's worked a couple times so far. Setting the screen that time, Viv is. Open look three, Woleen, no good. Under the basket, up and no good by Kammer. Gets her own rebound, no good. Great positioning, and we're gonna have a foul. So Woleen took that last shot. So Ava Woleen is part of a three-time state team cross-country qualifier, also part of the regional final soccer team. The kid has scoliosis and competes at that high of a level, and she also loves art. I love that. I love that the kids throw in their own stuff, and I love it when kids will tell you these are areas I struggle with. This is a weakness I have, because it really inspires other kids who may have that same thing to go on and try it anyway, and that's what we're all about. So I absolutely love Ava doing that and sharing that with us for our broadcast tonight. First free throw in and good, 23-15. But if you look up and down the roster at Lake Mills, they're all this way as far as athletes go. You got soccer kids, you got tennis kids. Juliana Wagner is a fantastic tennis player. I got to see who the softball kids are on this team. Jump ball. So Taylor Rogan is the pitcher, softball pitcher. First softball regional finals championship in school history last year. Now Taylor's gotten injured every year in basketball. Her favorite color is blue and her favorite holiday is Thanksgiving, just like me. And favorite season is fall. Taylor, we're a lot alike. I love all those things too. 23-16 with 3:30 to go in the first half. But Taylor can shoot a three-pointer way better than I can. Mahone baseline drive. Boy, nice look. Shot no good, rebound Fort. Boy, Stouty and 34, Anna Schoeneke have been just fantastic on the boards. Out of bounds, Lake Mills ball, 3:07 to go first half. Boy, these games just fly. 23-16. Lake Mills has led throughout. They jumped out to a 12-2, 14-4 lead, but since then it's been pretty even. 23-16 with 3 minutes exactly to go in the first half. Up and under, no good. Rebound, Fort. That was Jade Pita. Look ahead to Schoeneke. Now, good hustle by Taylor Rogan. She gets called for the foul, but great effort by Taylor.
Lake Mills foul on Taylor Rogan, second team's 8.
First one in and good. 23-17. Well, you would know Fort is 1-4. I mean, they're every bit game tonight for this. Second one, no good. 23-17, Lake Mills, the undefeated L-Cats and conference champions from last year. Shot off the glass, no good. They are just not getting them to fall at this point. Rebound, Fort cut it to 3 or 4 here. Here's Taylor Marquardt. Marquardt, 5'9" sophomore. 5 seniors on the Fort Atkinson team. 23-17. There'll be no senior picture tonight with Lake Mills. They don't have any seniors. Turnover. Oh, nice step. Didn't get it to go. Boy, Peta's athletic. That's a really nice move by Jade Peta.
We're acting foul by Amanda Keemer for second team's 8. Line for Lake Mills, Jade Peta.
She's also part of a 3-time state cross-country qualifier, 3-sport athlete, and also on the track team. Second team all-conference last year. She's one of the co-captains on this team. So Wagner and Peta are the co-captains on this team. First one good, second one also good. Peta, 59% free throw shooter coming into tonight. 25-17, Lake Mills by 8 with 1:55 to go in the first half. Into the lane, up off the glass, no good. That was 30. Claire Treloff. Woline has it taken away by Schoenecke. Boy, way to stay with it. Nice job, Anna Schoenecke, really nice. She's a good one, 5'11" senior, Schoenecke, 25-19. That kid has been a baller all night, playing hard and everywhere, all over the floor. She's done a great job of keeping her team in this game. It's 25-19. She's got 8 points and a slew of rebounds. 112 and counting. Here's Marquardt, loses it out of bounds off of Lake Mills. It'll stay with Fort. 25-19 with 1:10 to go in the first half. Reminder, following tonight's game, we will have the Zone Athletics Find Your Zone Player of the Game. Stay tuned for that. Be a lot of candidates for that tonight, I guarantee it. Blocking foul on 25, that is Kayla Will. See if we can find a fun fact on Kayla Will. What are you up to, Kayla? Let's see. Her sister Megan plays hoops for Lakeland University, and she's coming back this year. Kayla is from a ACL injury last year. She's also competes in volleyball and track and made it to the sectionals for the shot put last year in track. So again, specializing, baloney. Viv Guerrero. Woline short, Guerrero on the rebound, off the rim, no good, and now an over the back foul on Viv. I think, maybe not. Yeah. They kept the suspense on in that one. I didn't know where they were going to go with, but it was a good call. First one rattles in. It's 25-20. Second one, no good. That was Natalie Kammerer. 7 for Kammerer. 25-20 with 37 seconds to go. First half, Mahone, no good. Rebound, Lake Mills. A good ball game tonight, 25-20. And taken away by the Blackhawks, and a jump ball. Nice job by 5, Jade Pita. She's been everywhere too tonight. Fort ball, 17.9 seconds to go, first half, 25-20. Well, if you're Fort, I think one shot here, if you can get one good look and pop into 2 or 3 and go in down 1 possession at halftime, well, you've got to be happy with that, I would think. 14 seconds and counting. And turnover, not what you wanted there at all. 7 seconds, Pita all the way, no good. Rebound, Fort, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's going to be the half. We've reached halftime at Fort Atkinson.
Your halftime score, Lake Girls 25, Fort Atkinson 20.
Fort coach fired up, but their kids played a really spirited first half. It's halftime at Lake Mills. Your halftime score is Lake Mills 25 and Fort Atkinson 20. You are watching WIAA girls basketball and LCAT girls basketball on W7 Live.
Number 15, Greta Wiesenfeld. Number 22, Morgan Stevenson. Number 24, Adriana Guerrero. They are coached by Steve Dorr and Phil Sherrick.
Juliana Wagner opens it up to scoring with a 3. You can hear the Fort coach yell, 3 can shoot it. Yes, she certainly can. Second 3 for Ms. Wagner. 6 points for Juliana, 28-20 as we get the second half underway. Hopefully you enjoyed our halftime music from the band. We'll just call them the band. We'll leave it at that. Bonus points for anybody who can name the song that we played during halftime, the band played during halftime. Can you do it? You have to be of a certain age, I think. Probably 40-something or above. Unless you're really savvy, then you might be able to know it. If you're a band kid, you might know it. 28-20, second half, quick 3 for Wagner to open the scoring. It was a 5-point lead at halftime for Lake Mills. And there's a turnover. Oh, didn't call it. Should be over and back. Didn't call it. And, boy, not a good pass at all. Taylor Rogan for 2, 30-20. $16:41 to go in the second half. A quick 5-0 run here for Lake Mills to open scoring in the second half. Shot by Stouty, no good. Rebound up and in. Guess who? Anna Schoenecke. Pita to Guerrero off the glass. Viv Guerrero for 2. That's 9 for Viv. 32-20, 7-0 start here for the L-Cats in the second half. Uh-oh. Turnover, Mahone ahead to Wagner. No good on the shot, rebound. Marquardt knocked away though by Rogan. Boy, she's got fast hands. Can't wait to see her pitch this spring. I'm not saying we're gonna make a trip to Lake Mills, but I'm saying we might make a trip to Lake Mills. Little softball, little fast pitch with the L-Cats. We can do that, we can do something with that. March 16th is our schedule reveal show for Fast Pitch, and I can tell you people are jacked up about it already. They are excited. Schoenecke again with the bucket, 32-24. Full timeout for Fort Atkinson. So I want to let you guys know that in cooperation with Wisconsin Impact and Letter Rain Basketball, W7 and Zone Athletics, well, actually, W7 is announcing the formation of the first ever Wisconsin Girls Club State Championships. This weekend tournament is available to all Wisconsin-based club girls basketball teams and will be held May 2nd and 3rd, 2020 in Waukesha County. W7 is going to be involved in the promotion of this event as well as live streaming games, including Championship Sunday, in which the first ever club girls basketball state champion will be crowned on the court. Participation in this event is being offered at a rate of only $200 per team, which you guys, I mean, those of you that are in clubs and know the fees, I mean, that's chicken feed. And each team is guaranteed at least 4 stopped clock games. So the goal is to design and price a tournament so that literally every club in Wisconsin would be interested in attending. So Minnesota does this, you guys, and it's really trying to replicate what they've done and has done very, very well in our state. So check out wigirlsclubstatechampionships.com for more information. But we are definitely going to be involved in that with Impact and Let It Rain, and really it's for all clubs in the state. Hopefully you guys can join us. 32-24. I'll leave that website up here just so you guys can see it. Taylor Rogan for 2. 34-24. I'm falling behind on my scoreboard duties here, you guys. Boy, nice shot. Natalie Comer. I think I'm saying Kammer in the first half. It's Comer. Natalie Comer. Sorry, Nat. 34-26. 14:50 to go. Kayla Will to the line. First one in and good for Kayla. First point, 6'2" junior.
The Fort Atkinson lineup, 30, player Sheila.
Will just a 41% free throw shooter so far this year, 12 of 29. 13 of 30 now, and 1 for 2. Rebound Fort. 35-26. 14:42 to go. Open look shot, no good. And taken away by Fort. Stouty for 2. Tyler Stouty with the bucket. 35-28. Three-point shot, no good by Rogan. Here comes Fort, chance to cut it to 5. Into the lane, Stouty kicks it out. Schoeneke gets the foul, and no good on the basket, but she'll go to the line. Anna Schoeneke, boy, has she played well tonight. Foul on Kayla Will, that is her second. A reminder, tomorrow night, W7 Live returns to West Allis Hale for Brookfield Central West Allis Hale girls basketball. Back to where it all started. Those two schools, BC and Hale, were two of our very, very first, and thrilled to go back there tomorrow night and call that one. Brook Central's got a really, really strong team, and Hale's got a really young team, and a lot of injuries this year, and I'd never make excuses for them, nor would they want me to, but may not be a super competitive game, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with it, and as you guys know, I couldn't care less who wins or what the score is or anything like that. We just want the girls to have a good time and enjoy themselves, and we're going to make sure that happens tomorrow, for both teams. Ed Rowley joining me on the call tomorrow night, so it's the big, big show tomorrow night. Don't want to miss it, 7:15 tip, Brook Central and West Allis Hale. Sure, the Romero family will be checked in from around the globe, including Hawaii. Denny, get the word out. We're going to be there with all 5 cameras and killing it from West Allis Hale tomorrow night. 35-29, 13:28 to go. Open look 3. Pita got it. Jade Pita. And it's 38-29, a 9-point lead now for the L-Cats. And if you're Fort, you really got to be careful here because this thing could get away really fast now. Jump ball. Stouty will come back in. Viv Guerrero back in, as well as Hannah Lamke. Mahone comes out, and Jade Pita comes out. Jade's played really well tonight. 38-29 with 13:10 to go in the second half. Big thanks to Mr. Considine, Athletic Director at Lake Mills, Coach Siska, and Melissa Wagner, our very, very good friend and huge supporter of W7. Thank you, Melissa, for all of your support of W7. It's so, so appreciated, and love being a part of the activity tonight, and just thank you for all your help. We get to know Lake Mills. Last year, they brought a whole slew of kids to our W7 Girls Basketball Day in Madison, which is coming up in January again, and I got a chance to visit with Melissa and said, hey, you know, next year we want to come and do a game with you guys as a thank you for bringing so many people out to that event. Taylor Rogan for 3. And now it's a 12-point LCAT lead, 41-29 with 12:24 to go. Radio broadcast here tonight as well. He's got one table, and it's so nice and neat. Mine looks like a big explosion. I got, you know, stuff everywhere and monitors here and lights there and everything else. It's quite a contrast. If you spend enough time around us and what we do, you know it's never neat. It's never as neat as it looks. It's a carnival. 41-29, 12 minutes to go. Open look 3. Marquardt, no good. Rebound, Fort, taken away. Will, oh, that's dangerous. Uh-oh. That, I just worry so much about that, especially for Kayla coming back from that ACL. Boy, you see, gets her leg knocked out from under her. And it's nobody's fault. It's just part of the game. But Boy, I'm sure mom and dad inhaled big time when they saw that, but she looks okay. She's got to come out. She looked fine. Coach Siska right away asked her if she's okay. She says, yep, I'm good. I'll tell you what, we've got 4 cameras deployed, but we really only need the one. As great a shots as we're getting tonight. Hopefully you enjoy it. It's been just fantastic. Juliana Wagner into the lane, pull-up, jumper, no good, off the glass, and rebound, Lake Mills. Boy, they're tough enough when you give them one look. You're going to give them 2, 3 looks, you're going to pay for it. Down in the corner, Mahone, not this time, rebound, Stouty. Tyler also wearing a knee brace for Fort Atkinson, number 15. She'll take the 3, no good. Hustles after her own rebound, gets it, pull up from the baseline jump shot, no good. Mahone on the rebound for Lake Mills. 41-29 with 11:10 to go. Here's Mahone, looks for Guerrero. 3-point shot, no good. Great hustle by 21, Hannah Lampke. Really nice job by Hannah going after that rebound. And as you guys know, rebound stats are not height or athletic ability, they are just all want to. Hannah is 5'7" and averages 3.5 rebounds a game. She'll go to the line now. First one in, a good. Lampke, 56% from the line this year, 10 of 18. First one in, a good, 42-29. Lake Mills as a team, 62% from the free throw line this year. They were 67% last year. Second one is also good. Lampke drains them both, and it's a 14-point lead. 30-second timeout for Lake Mills. We'll keep it here. Take a look inside the Elk Cats huddle. Coach Siski and the girls. So tomorrow night at West Allis Hill for Brook Central, West Allis Hale. And then Friday night, for sure, W7 Light will be at Wisconsin Lutheran for Pewaukee and Wisco. I'm going to be somewhere. I cannot say exactly where yet. I'm still waiting on a response from a school. And I've got a backup plan if that one doesn't work. So, Coach Connor, just know I've got a backup plan. I know you're watching. So don't say anything more than that. But Coach Connor, I may have a backup plan that you may find interesting. And Coach Isaiah, you as well, may find it very, very interesting. But we'll see. No promises. 43-29, 11 minutes to go in the second half. And there's a steal by 35, Ava Woline. I'll tell you what, these kids are great athletes, but boy, they have really good work ethic, really hard workers. (43-29), 10:50 remaining. Pass into Stouty, and she's fouled. Ed will go to the line. Foul is on 21. That's Hannah Lampke.
Lake Mills foul, 21, Lampke, her third, team's third.
Oh, we've mentioned Hannah a few times now. When she was little, her elbow popped out of the socket of her elbow. She dislocated her elbow when she was a little kid. First free throw, no good by Stouty. Second one also no good. 43-29, 10:40 to go. Stick around for the Zone Athletics Find Your Zone Player of the Game immediately following tonight's broadcast, or tonight's game, at the conclusion of tonight's game. A lot of choices tonight, I'll tell you what. 43-29, LCAT looking to go 8-0. This is a non-conference game. They've beaten some really good teams. They beat an Oregon team, and Oregon is really good this year. Beat them 51-46, and of course beat the defending state champion Marshall Cardinals 58-57. Also beat Sauk Prairie. Sauk Prairie is a good team as well, 83-62, and really handed it to Watertown, 87-52. In that game, Coach Stolberg, what's going on, man? Matt Stolberg, head coach of Watertown. Speaking of that, we'll be doing the Watertown Holiday Classic December 27th and 28th. A slew of games. Think Brookfield Central Tournament, except Christmas time. Basket in and good. Comer for two, 43-31 with 9:40 remaining. Pita for three. 46-31. Pita, the 5'8" junior. I believe that's 3 threes for Jade. And there's a foul on Guerrero. 46-31 with 9:18 to go.
Foul, 13, Vivian Guerrero, 13, support.
Schoeneke to the line for two. Nice night for Anna Schoeneke. First one is in and good. We'll see Fort Atkinson again at the Badger Challenge. W7 is the exclusive live streaming provider for the Girls Basketball Badger Challenge in Beaver Dam this year. That's January 17th and 18th, 2020, live from Beaver Dam. 8 games in 2 days, 2 on Friday night, 6 on Saturday. North versus South, they rank them that week, and then 8 plays 8, 7-7, all the way down to 1 play and 1. 1 versus 1 last year was Beaver Dam, obviously in the north, and then I believe it was Stoughton in the south, if I remember right. 46-32 with 9 minutes to go. So that's coming your way January 17th and 18th, live from Beaver Dam High School, the Badger Challenge on W7. And there's a foul on Pita. That's Jade's first. 46-32. 5th team foul. Both teams with 5 team fouls in the second half. Shot no good, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball, possession to Mills.
Possession to Lake Mills. 8:30 and counting, 46-32. So Saturday we'll conclude our pre-holiday coverage. Watertown and Monroe Saturday afternoon, 2:30 special start time on Saturday from Watertown as Monroe and Watertown play in a Badger Conference game Saturday afternoon. So special start time of 2:30 on Saturday. Then we're off until after Christmas Day. We'll be back the 27th and 28th for the Watertown holiday shootout. Drive in and no good. And then the 30th will be at Catholic Memorial as Menominee Falls takes on Catholic Memorial. And then New Year's Eve, what do you do in New Year's Eve? We'll be at Bayport High School. 1 o'clock special start time. DSHA at Bayport. That one's going to be off the chain. New Year's Eve. Excited to go see Coach Coleman and the girls on our Hot Pockets and the kids up there, as well as getting a W7 live broadcast of DSHA. We've done a couple W7 lights, no W7 lives. That'd be the first one of the year. Second one is in and good, 46-34. .54 remaining, 12-point lead for the L-Cats. Boy, nice drive off the glass and in for two, Kayla Will. Very nice, Kayla, very nice. .34. Will, a 6'2" junior. So bottom line, a ton of basketball in December yet to be played, on a lot of it on W7. A lot. No more W7 light until after, one more on Friday, then that's it until after the first of the year. And that's going to be a travel on Fort. 7:27 and counting. Ava Woleen comes out. "14-point lead for the L-Cats. Boy, nice pass into Will. Boy, don't take that dribble, Kayla. Just put that right up. Perfect. Your position will not get any better than that. Stouty, no good. Rebound. Schoeneke, and right over the back on 5. That is Natalie Kommer. That's 4 on Kommer. .650 and counting. It's a 14-point Lake Mills lead. Oh, Peta will go anywhere. She is not afraid of anything, man. She's like in the lane. She doesn't care. She'll take it anywhere. Mahone is fouled by 15 Stouty, and that might be 5 on Tyla. We'll see. I think it is. Yep, that's 5 on leading scorer Tyla Stouty. She fouls out. 7th team foul and substitution coming in. Tyla, nice game for Tyla. She'll come out, and in will come number 12, Kira Wolfram. Kira, 5'7", sophomore. Guerrero comes back in for Kayla Wilt. Nice minutes from Kayla. First free throw in and good for Mahone. McLean is an 83% free throw shooter, 6 of 7 on the year now. She'll get one more. And also good, 2 for 2 for McLean. 50-34, 16-point lead, biggest of the night for the L-Cats. 6:34 to go. Well, you got to tip your hat to Fort Atkinson. Someone forgot to tell them that they're playing an undefeated team that just beat the state champs. So that first half especially, a really, really strong first half for Fort. But boy, there's a lot to overcome here with this Lake Mills team. There's a lot of good players here. Here comes one of them, Taylor Rogan. Down in the corner, drive all the way, and in for 2, Juliana Wagner. And it's 52-34, 18-point lead for the L-Cats with 6:10 to go. Ooh, looked like a travel. Looked like a travel. Just saying, just saying, just saying. JS, just saying. Foul is on Viv Guerrero, that's 4. I hope she goes by Viv. I've been calling her Viv all night, Vivian Guerrero, but Vivian Gendy goes by Viv from Pewaukee, so I'm making the link that maybe Vivian Guerrero does also. It's a cool name. It really is. I love it. I think it's a fantastic name. (52-34), 6:06 remaining. And Viv Gendy, another one of my favorites. She knows that as well. Her dad and I sing out of the same hymnal. Viv, you got to be tougher. You got to be meaner. You're too nice on the floor. And boy, was she ever against Green Bay Notre Dame when we did that game. 52-35 with 5:50 remaining. You can see Pewaukee Friday night on W7 Light as they take on Wisconsin Lutheran. Ed Rowie on the call. Larry Klein on the big cam Friday night. Live from Wisconsin Lutheran, our first ever game at Wisco. Timeout. Blackhawk, 52-37. Natalie Kommer on the basket. Now we'll take a look inside the Fort huddle here. Full timeout for Fort. Well, let's see if we can make the magic work here. 52-37 with 5 minutes and 37 seconds to go. Reminder, stick around for the Zone Athletics Find Your Zone Player of the Game immediately following tonight's game. .5:23 remaining, 52-37 in favor of Lake Mills, and they're going to drain some clock, it looks like. This is Wagner. Open look three, got it. That little stretch offense there, Coach Soteros, gotta love that. Taylor Rogan for three. The stretch is not a stall game. It is get your athletes in space and have them take advantage when there's opportunities, and that's exactly what Taylor did. 55-37. Here's Rogan, now Wagner. 18-point lead, matches the biggest of the night for the L-Cats. Wagner has it knocked away, ball loose on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball. It'll be Lake Mills ball. Juliana Wagner for two. Nice drive and finish by Juliana, and it's now 57-37, 20-point lead for Lake Mills with 3:58 remaining in this one. Well, it's touch and go there for a while, but the L-Cats have managed to pull away in the second half. It was 25-20 at halftime. Schoeneke, no good. They did a nice job bottling her up in the second half. She had a great first half, but they've really been able to control her in the second half defensively. 57-37, 3:30 to go. Taylor Rogan, kick out, Pita, boom, Jade Pita for three, and it's a 23-point lead for the L-Cats as Pita hits it again, 60-37. Nice answer by Taylor Marquardt. That's a two, 60-39. Oh, look ahead. Caught him sleeping. Pita gets fouled, and she'll go to the line. Boy, is she a fun one to watch. Jade Pita. 60-39 with 3:07 remaining. Check out what the Lake Mills girls gave me today in pregame. Look at that, a whole plate of cookies. And I gotta talk. It's like torture. Thank you, Lake Mills. Great experience here. We cannot wait to come back. 61-39, first one in and good. Pita, second one is no good. 1 for 2 for Jade Pita. 61-39 with 3 minutes to go. Had some great shots on the pregame of the kids in the tunnel, and they were excited, and it was just a lot of fun. Just, love that. Schoeneke on the answer, 61-41. Nice job by Anna. Back to a 20-point lead. I mentioned in the beginning of the broadcast, Lake Mills averages 71 a game, and Fort Atkinson 49, and they're both trending right towards that. Here's Mahone to Wagner. No rush here for the L-Cats. Wagner top of the key to Viv Guerrero, and traveling on Viv. Viv's trying to explain what she was doing to the official, and the official really has no interest. But, you know, Viv gave a very, you know, this is just so you know, this is what I was trying to do. And she was pointing like I was going this way, and it just so happened. I mean, it wasn't disrespectful. It was just, hey, I just want to explain. 61-41 with 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go. What do we know about Viv Guerrero? I don't know if we've mentioned her yet. We definitely need to come up with something here. Let me see what I can find in my cheat sheet. Well, she is a soccer player, regional final soccer player. Now, here's something fun. McLean Mahone, number 23, we've talked about McLean a lot. She's a 3-sport athlete, tennis and track, but she doesn't like chocolate, and she eats Jimmy John's before every game. So Jimmy John's, you know, we'd definitely be open to a sponsorship with you guys for sure, and you know, maybe hook McLean up with Jimmy John's. So before every game, McLean has Jimmy John's sandwiches. (61-41) with 2:07 remaining. And I got to see if there's any other fun facts that I've missed out on. Again, you know, there's a ton of like all, you know, this and all that, which is great. But so Juliana Wagner's favorite food is mashed potatoes, and her favorite color is yellow. I mean, you gotta like that. And her older brother plays for UW Stevens Point basketball, and one of her first words was basketball. That had to be music to mom and dad's ears. 61-41, 2:05 remaining. And we're going to have a turnover. Look ahead, Peta, one-on-one. Nice jump stop by Jade. Kick out to Wagner. I'll tell you what, Jade Peta made my all-time favorite list from that jump stop. That was fantastic. It is such an overlooked thing and such a great tool to help get your composure and put you in that triple threat position, as Coach Poole calls it, from Let It Rain basketball. I'm sure other people call it that too, but I just know it from Coach Poole. He's really big on that. Be in that position where you can pass, where you can dribble, and where you can shoot. And that's exactly what the jump stop does, and Jade mastered it perfectly on that last possession. 1:30 to go. Peta now back at the half-court line. 1:25 remaining. And the Lake Mills L-Cats are going to move to 8-0 on the year. And there's a foul on Marquardt. Nothing intentional there. Taylor was first to help out the fallen L-Cat. Mass substitutions now for Lake Mills coming in. 33, that's McKenna Vesperman. Starters will come out. Great night tonight for the L-Cats. So Vesperman in. Let me see, make sure I got everybody. Kayla Will is back in. And again, I'm the first one to say this, and I really got this from Coach Satiro. So all my stuff, you guys, none of it's original. I just steal it from all these coaches. Coach Satiro has taught me a really great lesson in our first year of doing this. By letting us come to practice and really watching what happens at practice and watching the reserve players and how hard they work and how much effort they put forth to help make their teammates and ultimately their team better is such an underrated thing, how huge that is to coaches and how important that is. So kids like McKenna Vesperman is a great example. Brooke Fair, another one. They don't get all the minutes, but boy, I'll tell you what, you take those kids out of practice and your team's in trouble. 1 minute and counting, 63-41 in favor of the L-Cats. And there's a foul. And going to the line will be 15. Or 35, beg your pardon, that is Ava Woline. So Megan Christian, another one, number 31. Those kids are key to the success of any program. First one in is good for Lake Mills, 64-41, 56 seconds and counting. So a big thanks to Coach George for that lesson. It was a great lesson for me to learn right away as far as, you know, the dynamics and the components of a team and what makes it a successful team. and the kids that I really admired and looked up to, or really admired and really thought very highly of at West Isles Hill, would be the kids like the Lawson kid, Maddie Lawson was a great example. Callie Walk was a great example. Bryn Zimmerman, all these kids, they made the whole team better, and they won together as a team. And I'm sure I'm missing some, but those are the ones that jump out at me. I think our cameras are going out on us here just in time. 29 seconds, and going to hold the ball here and run this thing out. 65-41 will be your final. The L-Cats move to 8-0 on the season. Great job by Fort Atkinson. Just came up a little bit short tonight, but no short on effort, that's for darn sure. 10 seconds and counting. Stick around for the Zone Athletics Find Your Zone Player of the Game. Here's a good look at the Fort kids. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's your ball game. Final score, Lake Mills 65.
Your final score, Lake Mills 65.
Fort Atkinson 41. You've been watching W7 Live. We'll be back with the Zone Athletics Find Your Zone Player of the Game. You are watching W7. W7 Live, we are back with the Zone Athletics Find Your Zone player of the game. It is Jade Pita from Lake Mills. Jade, nice game tonight.
Thank you.
So first of all, let's get the nasty stuff out of the way. What happened with the eye here? So you got in a fight with sister, huh?
Yeah.
And who won that fight?
My sister.
Maybe we should have her out on the floor tonight too. Is she younger or older?
She's younger.
She's younger.
Yeah.
Does she play basketball?
Yeah.
What grade is she in?
She's a freshman.
Uh-oh. Well, I feel sorry for her opponents when we get to play her in the next couple of years, huh?
Yeah.
Well, hey, great job tonight. You led all scoring. Thoughts on the game tonight? I mean, the first half was pretty interesting. I thought Fort played a very strong first half and really gave you guys a good look in that first half.
Yeah. I think that we came out a lot better defensively in the second half, and we kept the intensity up.
What coach said to you guys at halftime? Because you really did come out in the second half. The intensity was very good, especially defensively. The Schoeneke kid for Fort Atkinson, 34, you guys were able to really kind of neutralize her in the second half and really only gave them one look at the basket, which I think was really important and really helped you guys.
Yeah, one thing that we looked at was the shot chart, and a lot of their shots were coming from the right block, so we just really locked that down and just kept playing hard. Well, and so tell me about this team. I mean, there's no seniors on this team, so I was looking at doing our senior pick. We always do a senior picture with the team, but you guys don't have any seniors, so yeah. I mean, we won't be doing that tonight. But tell me about this team, and just you guys all do so many different sports, and it seems like you all really are. It's a really well-connected team. Yeah, we all really love the sport of basketball, and we all play really hard for each other, and we know that we're playing for each other and our teammates, and we just want everyone to get better. You guys are 8-0 to start, which is pretty exciting. I mean, you won conference last year, started 8-0. You've beat the defending state champions, and you've beat a really good Oregon team. You hammered Watertown, which is a pretty decent team too. I mean, you got to feel pretty good about. Are you guys playing your best basketball right now? Do you think? I don't think we're even close to how good we can be. And every game, we got to focus on the next game coming because we haven't accomplished anything yet, and we have a lot to do still. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys are going to be a force to be reckoned with this year. Keep doing what you're doing. One thing I love about all you guys is you all play multiple sports and all do different sports. So I know there's soccer kids in here. Where's my softball kids? Okay, so Taylor's our pitcher, right? So Taylor, we're going to come and do a softball game with you guys this spring. So I'm going to need some co-hosts for that game. So. I know nothing about softball. Oh wait, no, we don't need to know anything about it. So. If you get talking to a microphone, you'll be good to go. So we'll be looking for you guys in the spring. At least come out and support us as we support Taylor and the team. So we'll look at doing that in the spring for sure. Thank you guys for having us out, and thank you for the cookies. I'll tell you what, it's I'll probably need to come to practice with you guys for a day and do some conditioning or something. Maybe coach will make me run or something. Hey, great job tonight. Lake Mills with a win, 65-41. Last question for Jade Pita. Jade was our Zone Athletics Find Your Zone player of the game. Last question for Jade, and really for everybody. Everything W7 does, we do for who? For the girls. You've been watching W7. We'll see you tomorrow night from West Allis Hale, Brook Central. Have a great